Hi there, my name is Eve and thank you for joining me today. In this video, I'm going to show you how to scan the foot and place an order with the iPad scanning system. Before we get started, ensure you are connected to Wi-Fi and signed into an email on the iPad's email app. To scan, there are two apps that we need to download, 3D Size Me by TechMed and Structure Sensor Calibrator by Occipital, both of which are available in the App Store. On the iPad here, I have both downloaded. The sensor has already been calibrated and the initial setup has been done. For the calibration, it's just a matter of following a few simple steps in the app, and after that initial calibration, rarely should you have to recalibrate, likely only if you disconnect the sensor from the iPad. So I won't go through that process with you now, and we'll just focus on the 3D Size Me app. Now we'll go into the 3D Size Me app right here. And first, we'll scroll through the Settings tab. There are a few important settings we need to be aware of. This user ID will be your Paragon account name with us. We have the Paragon Bundle ID activated. This scan box placement strategy, there are a few options for you can kind of play around with. It's just different methods of scanning. For now, we'll keep that on automatic. Scroll down here, we have the upload target as email, order@paragonorthotic.com. That's who your files will go to. We also have the save images separately and save order form separately checked off, and that'll make sense in just a few moments. So now we'll go to the practitioner tab and we can add ourselves there. Okay, and you can fill out as much information as you'd like. Everything here will be automatically filled into the prescription form in just a few moments. And as you can see, there are spaces for multiple practitioners, all with their own patient list. Here we'll go to the Patients tab and add a new patient. And once again, you can add as much information as you'd like. Important for us at the lab is the weight and shoe size, which we can add into the prescription form in just a moment. So now we're ready to scan. We have his left foot, and we're going to click the center icon here, which is the plantar surface of the foot. And just to take note, there are a few different options for scanning. For example, you can scan a plaster cast or a foam impression box. Today we'll do the foot and hit start. And here a box and an outline of the foot will come up. Initially it'll be shaded in red. If you go too close or too far, it'll tell you to change position. So you're just going to where the circle is green and the shading is red, and we can hit start. And the shading will turn white, and we're going to move slowly and steadily around the foot. We can go a little bit up the arch, but you don't have to go too far. And take care to get a good scan around the heel and around the outside of the foot. And once you're happy, we can click done. And this is the image that you'll send to the lab. You can just ignore any extra noise you see around the outside. We can clean all that up back at the lab. There are a few options here. For example, if we want to add some markings on the cast, let's say we want a heel aperture placed medially, we can just note it right there. We can also add a photo. For example, if you've already marked the patient's foot directly, we can take a photo of that. Or if you want to take a photo of their old device that we want to copy, you can do that too. And there's also a spot to make some extra notes. Here we can hit the red arrow to go to the next foot, or we can redo it if we don't like the scan we've got, or in this case, let's click done. On this page, you can see there's another spot for taking a photo. We have our left foot scan right here, and we have the picture of our foot right there. And now we are ready to add a prescription form. So we'll hit the order forms button here. And you can see all of our practitioner and patient information has been filled out for us. And we just want to make sure that we add in the shoe size if you're ordering a full-length device. And we can just go through and check off everything that's needed for your patient. Be sure to include the posting information if you need it. As well, there are special instructions at the bottom here and some supplies if you need them. Once we are done with that, we are ready to send. We can hit the button right here, and we can see our file, our prescription form, and our photo have all been included in this email here, and then we can send it away. And going back to the patient tab, just one thing to note, if you scroll to the left here, we can either delete the patient if they have canceled their order, or we can archive it so it's not listed as active. For example, if they've picked up their orthotic and they're happy with it and we don't need their file anymore. And feel free to get in touch with us if you have any feedback or you need any assistance. We are always happy to help. Thank you for joining me today, and thank you for choosing Paragon Orthotic Laboratory.